Good morning, students. Now we are going to continue the remaining problem of next exercise, that is the second exercise. We already tell what is meant by a discrete random variable. Now the remaining problem is also falls in discrete random variable sums. You see the question. A six-sided die is marked 1 on one face, 3 on of its two faces, and 5 on the remaining 3 faces. The same model sum lies in the first exercise also. A six-sided die is 1 on one face, 3 on or 2 of its faces. The 2 faces contains a 3, and the remaining 3 faces having the number is 5. Then the die is thrown twice. It's important. The die is thrown twice. If X denote the total score in 2 throws, then find there will be a force of business. First one, the probability mass function. The symbol of probability mass function is f of x or p of capital X is equal to small x. And the next one is the cumulative distribution function, whose symbol is capital letter f of x. And to find some probabilities, p of 4 less than or equal to x less than 10, p of x is greater than or is equal to 6. To find all the probability values. In all probability sums, the first one very important step is to write the sample base. So first we write the sample base. 1, 3, 5. So these are the numbers I have 5 in the die. So it may be 1, 1. You write in order 1, 1, 1, 3, 1, 5. That means in first throws there will be 1 will come. 1, 3 means first throw 1, second throw 3. That is possible. 1, 5. You tell another one. You write in order 1, 1, 1 over. Next 3. 3, 1. 3, 3. 3, 5 is what. The next number is 5. So we write it is 5, 1. 5, 3 and 5, 5. So what is the total number of chances? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So n of s value is 9. So total possible outcome is 9 times. Now we find one by one. Here given x denote the total score. So we write let x denote the total score. Then this x is called a random variable. Let x denote the total score. Then x is a random variable which can take the values. We already tell the values of the random variables are very important in the probability mass function and cumulative distribution functions. Okay, where x denote the total score. What is the total score of a minimum and a maximum? Again, we go to in a sample phase. Total score means we add this 2. Okay, we add this 2. 1 plus 1 is 2. So the minimum value is 2. 4, 6, same value, 8. And the last one is 10. 5 plus 5 is 10. So the total score possible is start from 2 up to 10. So 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. So these values of random variable are very, very important. Then x is a random variable which contains the values is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. These 5 values only will come withdraw twice of the given sum. The minimum value is 2 and the last value is 10. So the first step is to find the values of the random variable. What is the next step? To find the probability of each and every random variable values. So first, the value of the random variable is 2. So to find whose probability? P of x is equal to 2. That means to find probability of the total is 2. No need this line for understanding, right? How many total 2 will come in the sample phase? In the sample phase, there will be only 1 is 2. 1, 1. We have this 1 plus 1 is 2. You see all the remaining, the 2 is not come. We have this 4, 6 like this. So only one event is possible. So 1 divided by the sample phases. 9. So the value is 1 by 9. And next we write directly answer. P of x is equal to 4. The next random variable value is 4. P of x is equal to 4. P of means a probability of the total is 4. In all probability value, you know very well the denominator is n of s. P of a formula is n of a by n of s. So first we write 9 in numerator. Again we go to in example phase. We add in which two value we get a 4. 1, 3. We add this 4. So one event. 3, 1. Okay. So another event. 2. You see all the remaining is not come 4. So how many events are possible? 2. So 2 by 9. P of x is equal to 6. Same by n of s. In numerator, the total is 6 will come. In sample phase, in which event is add, we get 6. 1, 5. We add this 6. 3, 3. 6. Again 5, 1 is 6. How many events are possible? There will be 3 events. So 3 by 9. Next, P of x is equal to 8. So how many events are add? We get 8 is possible. 6, 4, 6, 3, 5, 8. And 5, 3 is again 8. So 2 by 9. And last, P of x is equal to 10. P of x is equal to 10. I write just only 1. Because 5, 5 only 10. All the remaining value is less than 10. So in all, to find the probability mass function or cumulative distribution function, what is the first step? The values of the random variable. The next step, to find the probability of each and every random variables. Next we form a table to find all probability values. The heading or the table is the probability mass function. The probability mass function is I complete the table here. The first column is the random variable value. We write just capital X or capital X is equal to small x. And the next one is a probability mass function symbol. The probability mass function symbol is, we write either f of x or p of capital X is equal to small x. You write any one is enough. For understanding, I write both f of x or p of capital X is equal to small x. Next, you write the values of the random variable. The values of the random variable 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Next, when the random variable is x, 2, what is whose probability value? When x is 2, whose probability value is 1 by 9. Next value is, when x is 4, the random variable value is 2 by 9. So when x is 4, the random variable value is 2 by 9. When x is 6, whose probability value is 3 by 9. When x is 6, whose probability value is 3 by 9. Next again here, 2 by 9. The last value is 1 by 9. Then to add all probability values. You see, it is a probability value. You see, all the denominators are 9. So we add, we get 4 divided by 9. Numerator 1 plus 2, 3. 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 by 9 is 1. If the total probability will come 1, our answer is correct. So the first subdivision is over, that is to find the probability mass function is completed. The first subdivision is completed, the probability mass function. Next one, to find the cumulative distribution function. So to find the cumulative distribution function, first of all I put the heading. The cumulative distribution function. First we write the formula of a cumulative distribution function. The symbol of a cumulative distribution function is a capital letter f of x. It's important. The symbol of the cumulative distribution function is a capital letter f of x. The symbol of the probability mass function is small letter f of x. And then we write the formula of capital letter f of x. whose formula is P of capital X is less than or is equal to small letter x. In X, we write all the random variable values. Okay, so formula first we write. First, we find f of 2, x value. Why I put 2 here? The random variable of a minimum value is 2. The random variable of minimum value is 2. So, to find each and every value of the random variable of the cumulative distribution function. So, f of 2. So, now we compare this one in formula in place of x here, 2. So, P of x is less than or is equal to 2. X is less than or is equal to 2 means x value it may be 2 or less than 2. But in this sum, the minimum value of x is 2. The minimum value of x is 2. So, this is nothing but P of x is equal to 2. We already find the value of P of x is equal to 2. When x is 2, whose probability value is? If we see the table or we find that value is 1 by 9. The next value of the random variable is 4. So I find f of 4. Suppose this the next value of the random variable is 3, I write here f of 3. But the next value of the random variable is 4, so I write f of 4. Again, using the same formula, P of x is less than or is equal to 4. So x value it may be 4 or less than 4. In this random variable, the less than 4 number value is also possible. The less than 4 of the random variable, 4 less number is 2. So there will be 2 chances here. So either P of x is equal to 2 or P of x is equal to 4. You know, in probability, or means add. It may be 2 or 4. So P of x is equal to 2 plus P of x is equal to 4. The last value of x is 4, so I stop here. So P of x is equal to 2, 1 by 9. P of x is equal to 4. You see, P of x is equal to 4. That value is 2 by 9. I get 3 by 9. 1 by 9 plus 2 by 9 is 3 by 9. Next, f of 6. P of x is less than or is equal to 6. So less than or is equal to 6 means the value of x it may be 6 or lesser of 6. Lesser of 6 means it may be 2 or 4. 6 whose less number it may be 4 or 2. So to write all probability values, P of x is equal to 2, P of x is equal to 4 plus P of x is equal to 6. P of x is equal to 2, that value is 1 by 9 plus 2 by 9. P of x is equal to 6. P of x is equal to 6, that value is 3 by 9. And we get 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. So 6 by 9. So to find out 2 f of 6. Next we write f of 8 and f of 10. Next we write f of 8. P of x is less than or is equal to 8. Less than or is equal to 8 means that value it may be 8 or less than number of 8 is 6, 4 and 2. So you write 1 by 1 or just you see the table. So P of x is less than or is equal to 8 means you see the probability mass table is 8 value. Whose less than number of 8 is 6, 4, 2. So to write all probability values. So 1 by 9 plus 2 by 9, 3 by 9 plus again 2 by 9. To add we get 3, 6 and 8. So 8 by 9. Last value is f of 10. P of x is less than or is equal to 10. So the value of x it may be 10 or less than 10. So the last value of x is 10. Who's less than 10 to add all probability values. So actually we write here P of x is equal to 2 plus P of x is equal to 4 plus P of x is equal to 6. So to add all possible values, we already find that P of x is equal to 2 up to P of x is equal to 8. If you see the previous one, that value is 8 by 9. You add 1 by 1 or just 8 by 9 plus 1 by 9. So 1 by 9 plus 2 by 9, 3 by 9 plus 2 by 9. And the last value is 1 by 9. To add all 9 denominator. The numerator 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 by 9 is a 1. The remaining also there is a chance to cancel. For our denominator same process, so we don't cancel. The final answer, so I cancelled it. Next, we form a table. The cumulative distribution function is here also. First one is the random variable values, and the next one is the symbol of a cumulative distribution. You write just capital F of x, but that value is P of x is less than or is equal to small x. 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. When x is 2, f of 2 value is, we already find when x is 2, f of 2 value is, we see that when x is 2, f of 2 value is 1 by 9. And f of 4 value is 3 by 9, f of 6 value is 6 by 9. So first we enter the value 1 by 9, 3 by 9, 6 by 9. And f of 8 value, we find here, f of 8 value is 8 by 9. And last, f of 10 value, the value of f of 10 is 1. So we find the cumulative distribution function also. I need these values of the table, so I don't rough this table. Now the second subdivision is completed. Now we find the third subdivision. What is the third subdivision? The third subdivision is to find P of 4 less than or is equal to x and less than 10. So no need this one, so I rough it. How to find that value? P of means a probability. So to find the probability of 4 less than or is equal to x and less than 10. That means to find the probability value, suppose the x value is start from 4 and also is less than 10. So P of x is equal to 4 plus P of x is equal to 6 plus P of x is equal to 8. So these three possible values are here possible. P means a probability. The random variable x, suppose 4 or greater than 4. And also the value of x is less than 10. But the value of x here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 only. So I start from 4 or 6 or 8. Is a less than 10 is given, so I don't write. Suppose the less than or is equal to 10, we write one more 8. P of x is equal to 10 also we write. Now we add all probability values, important probability values. P of x is equal to 4. When x is 4, whose probability value? P of x is equal to 4. That value is 2 by 9. Plus P of x is equal to 6. X is 6, whose probability value is 3 by 9. P of x is equal to 8 is 2 by 9. So P of 4 less than or is equal to x less than 10. That value is, denominator is a 9. I add. You add the numerator. The numerator value is 2 plus 3, 5. 5 plus 2, 7. So that value is 7 by 9. In the created question, it may be P of 4 less than x less than or equal to 10. Or less than or equal to 10 is also will x. So the third subdivision is over. That value is 7 by 9. One more subdivision is there. The last subdivision is P of x is greater than or is equal to 6. P of x is greater than or is equal to 6. That means P of means a probability of, suppose the random variable value, it may be 6 or greater than 6. So to find that value. So P of x is greater than or is equal to 6 means the minimum value of x here 6. So P of x is equal to 6. X value, it may be greater than of 6 Greater than of 6 means it may be 8 or 10. So P of x is equal to 8. P of x is equal to 10. So to add all these three probability values. When x is equal to 6, whose probability value is 3 by 9. Plus, when x is equal to 8, whose probability value is 2 by 9. Plus, when x is equal to 10, whose probability value is 1 by 9. Whole divided by 9, 9 is common. The addition of the numerator, 3 plus 2, 5, 5 plus 1 is 6. We cancel in the third table. So P of x is greater than or equal to 6. That value is 2 by 3. So to find the fourth subdivision also. Okay. Now the first subdivision is to find probability mass function. The second one is cumulative. 3 and 4 is to find some probability values. To find a probability mass function or cumulative distribution function, what is the first step? To find the values of the random variable. The next step is to find the probability of each and every random variable. Then we form a table. The name of the table is a probability mass function. The symbol of probability mass function is smaller di f of x, or P of capital X is equal to smaller di x. Next, to find the cumulative distribution function. The symbol of cumulative distribution function is capital letter f of x, and whose formula is capital f of x is equal to P of capital X is less than or is equal to small x. Then to find the value of capital F in each and every values of the random variables. Next we form a table of the cumulative distribution function. First random variable values. Next cumulative distribution values. Capital F of x or P of capital X is less than or is equal to small x. We write any one. Is enough. For formula understanding I write both. It's a non-decreasing function. The cumulative distribution function is non-decreasing. The value is increases. Last. And also to find some probability values. P of 4 less than or equal to x less than 10. P of means to find a probability. The random variable x, it may be 4 or less than 10. It's a one value. And next one is P of x is greater than or equal to 6. That means the value of x is a 6 or greater than 6 to find probability value. In each and every probability value, final answer you check, it is lies between 0 to 1. Because all the probability value is lies between 0 to 1. All probability value is lies between 0 to 1. Suppose if it is more than 1 or some negative value, we have some mistakes. So be careful. All probability value is lies between 0 to 1. Okay, we move the next one. Find the probability mass function and the cumulative distribution function. To find just two. Probability mass function and a cumulative distribution function is as is the previous one. Distribution function of the number of a girl child in families with the 4 children. So in families, 4 children is there. Suppose we choose one children, it may be a girl. What is the probability mass function, cumulative distribution function? And also given one important, assuming equal probabilities for boys and girls. That is, we selected one person. The person, it may be a girl or boy. Both are in equal probability. Then to find both probability mass function and cumulative distribution function. What is the first step? To find the sample base. N of S. I write here 2 power 4. Both girl and boy, both have a equal probability. So 2. And the family contains how many children? 4 children. So 2 power 4. The value 2 power 4. 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16. So N of S value is 16. It's important first. Next, X denotes. So let X denote the number of, let X denote the number of a girl child. Okay, is given number of girl child. Here X, important, X denote the number of girl child. Then this X is a random variable which can take the value. The values of the random variables are very important. We assume X is the number of girl child. Then this X is a random variable which can take a value. Okay, we are selecting one child. The child, it may be a fourth child is possible. The child, it may be a girl or boy. So how many families are there? With families, 4 children are there. Suppose among all the 4 children, no girl is possible. It's a one chance. So 0. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. These values are very important. How to write 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7? In a 4 children, we are picking 1 children. 2, 3, 4. In all the 4 children, the girl will not come. It's a 1 possible. So that value is a 0. 1 means out of 4 children, 1 children girl is a chance. 2 means 2 girl. 3 means 3 girl and 4 means 4 girls. So these are the values of the random variable. The first step to find the random variable values. The next step to find the probability of each and every random variable values. So P of x is equal to 0. That is the probability of no girl. First in denominator, I write the sample base. The sample base value is 16. In numerator, out of 4 children, we are selecting no girl. Okay? So these 4 children, no one girl is come. But out of 4 children, so using the combination symbol 4C0. There will be 4 children. We assume there is no girl. So 4C0. The value of 4C0, 1 by 16. Next, P of x is equal to 1. I directly write the answer. P of x is equal to 1 means the probability of getting 1 girl out of 4 children. So how to write? 4C1 by 16. The value of 4C1, you know very well in combination, the value of 4C1 is 4 by 16. There is a chance to cancel, I don't cancel, because in final answer of probability mass function, I check the total value is a 1, so I leave as it is. Next one. P of x is equal to 2. Okay, out of 4, we assume 2 will be gain. So 4C2 by 16. The value of 4C2, 4 into 3 by 1 into 2. 2 times it is 4 into 3 by 1 into 2. In second table I cancel 2 times. 2 3s are 6. So 6 by 16. P of x is equal to 3. 4C3 by 16. 3. Out of 4 child, there will be a 3 child. Is girl. 4C3. But you know the formula for NCR is also is equal to NC n minus R. 4 minus 3 is 1. 4C1 by 16 is again is a 4 by 16. So P of x is equal to 3 over. But one more value of x is also there. The another value of x is 4. So 0, 1, 2, 3 is over. Next to find P of x is equal to 4. (4C4 by 16). 4 children. All the 4 will come girl. So 4C4. Both values are the same. You know the value. The value is again 1. So 1 by 16. So to find all probability values here. Okay. To find all probability value. Next we form a table. The name of the table is the probability mass function. You write the heading or directly we write the answer. Suppose we write the heading, the probability mass function is. Note this one. Suppose we write, the table is very clear, the probability mass function is. There will be 2 rows. The first row indicating the values of the random variable. You write just capital X or capital X is equal to small x. Next, probability mass function f of x, just we write f of x also is equal to P of capital X is equal to small letter x. We write each and every values of the random variable. The random variable will start from here 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, we write the probability values. When x is 0, whose probability value? When x is 0, whose probability value is 1 by 16. When x is 1, whose probability value is 4 by 16. When x is 2, whose probability value is 6 by 16. When x is 3, whose probability value is 4 by 16. When x is 4, whose probability value is 1 by 16. So to find all probability value, whether we check the given answer is correct or not. How to check? Actually, these are all the probability value. To find all probability value, the total probability value is always is equal to 1. You check the sum of all value is 1, our answer is correct. You see that all denominators are 16. The addition of the numerator 5, 11, 12, 16. So 16 by 16 is 1. So total probability is 1. So our answer is 1. Now I find the first summation. That is to find the probability mass function. You see the question. There will be two. Find the probability mass function and the cumulative distribution function. So first one is over. To find the probability mass function. The next heading is cumulative distribution function. First, we write the formula of a cumulative distribution function. The formula of a cumulative distribution function, capital letter f of x is equal to p of capital X is less than or is equal to small x. Is as it is the previous one. You try the continuous sums. Next, we write x. The values of x start from 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So first we write f of 0. F of 0 is nothing but p of capital X is less than or equal to 0. But the least value of x is 0. For first one I find f of 0. P of x is less than or equal to 0. But the least value of x is 0. So less than or equal to 0 is nothing but x is equal to 0. P of x is equal to 0 whose probability value is 1 by 16. Next to find f of 1. P of x is less than or is equal to 1. Less than or is equal to 1 means it may be 1 or less than 1. Less than 1 means 0. So to find up to f of 0, f of 1, f of 2, etc. up to f of 4. The final value of f of 4 is to come 1 because to add all. Then we form another table. The name of the table is the cumulative distribution function. Then we enter the values. It's as it is from the previous one. You see the previous question. You know the concept. Suppose you have any doubt, please inform us. We clarify the doubt. The same model sum lies in example also. We must try in our class or not.